So we're just going to do some chanting. You done chanting before?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gopal, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Govinda, 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 Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, Govinda. Okay. Stay everybody. So we're just going to continue with our friend with our friend Amir. He's going to come along and do a little bit of guided meditation. Thank you.
All right, namaste everyone and welcome. So this was Kirtan meditation that Jiva Krishna Das just did, and we will have lots of that after dinner. What happens right now is that we are going to have a mindfulness practice together and a meditation called Gauranga breath meditation. And then we have a little bit of talk by Jiva Krishna Das on spirituality and yoga wisdom. 6 o'clock dinner, and then around 6:30 we restart the program after dinner, having lots of Kirtan meditation. So this is a mindfulness, and we are going to have a little journey within, right? Quite insightful. And we are going to close our eyes so we remove a lot of distractions that eyes can cause. And we do a bit of Gauranga breath meditation as well. So without further ado, please sit very comfy for me, very relaxed, shoulders back, heads upright, and gently close your eyes, please. So, in this practice, we start by focusing on our breath. Breath is a wonderful gift. As long as the person is alive, whenever he or she faces it, the breath is there. In fact, one of the characteristics of our mind is wanting to avoid the present moment. Oftentimes you find that you are in an event or something, but your mind keeps taking you to the past or future, or sometimes taking you to the places other than where you are at the moment. That's mind. An untamed mind does that a lot. Is it good? I don't think so. We actually prefer our mind to be present and attend the present moment and not to be distracted. You may find that you are sitting here and your mind is taking you to where you park your car, making you worried about getting fined, or taking you to tomorrow, Monday, the meeting you have, the presentation you have, the exam you have. That's what an untamed mind do. You know what's stress? Stress is actually your mind thinking about future and making you worried about scenarios that can go wrong. That is what stress is. That's a simple definition. And if you entertain your mind in doing this, it will give you anxiety, making you constantly worried about things. You want to know what Mark Twain says about this? Mark Twain says, I'm an old man and I've received great many troubles, but most of them never happened. Hang on a sec. You received great many troubles, but most of them never happened. What were they? What sort of troubles were they? Well, by now you have probably guessed that this is mind causing trouble about something that oftentimes, most of the times, actually doesn't happen and doesn't materialize. What should we do with our mind then? Is there any way to tame our mind? To stop it from this? Yes, there is. That's the wonderful news. And guess what? We cannot tame our mind by our own strength. No way. You can go and sit in a caves for days and days, still not finding yourself conquering your mind. But there's good news here. With regularly meditating, and when I say meditation is authentic meditation. There is vast majority of meditation, fake meditation practices out there that would never help you. But if you find authentic meditation and adopt it in your life and regularly do that, even if it's just 5 minutes a day, then you are able to conquer the mind and have it tamed and change your life forever. Right now we are going to do one meditation technique which is very easy. It's called Goranga breath meditation. And all it requires is to take in deep breath in and saying the spiritual sound vibration Goranga on the exhale. We do a bit of that, and when we finish I will tell you what's the potency of this practice. So, Goranga has 4 syllables. Go, ra, an, ga. We are actually now going to join the guys in the background. Take deep breath in and to say the mantra Goranga on the exhale. We will listen to these guys one more time, and from the second mantra we will join them. Let's listen. Let's join. Deep breath in. Let's do 2 more. Keep your eyes closed and let the mantra resonate in your mind and your heart, and to wash away all the worries you might be having in your mind. So, what's the potency of these mantras? The potency of the mantras we are chanting tonight, like Gauranga, Haribol, Gopala, Krishna, is in them being non-different from our original spiritual source. And by hearing and chanting these wonderful sound vibrations, we are able to experience union with our spiritual source and essence. And this way, having our mind tamed. So what we are going to do now is just to do a little bit of Gauranga mantra. This time we do it in an attentive way and in a listening way. So I'm just going to say Gauranga on guitar. You don't need to repeat it. All you need to do is just to try to immerse in the mantra and rest your mind in it. Just do it for a couple of minutes and we finish. right, guys. Please bring your focus back to where you are and become aware of people around you and objects around you. And you can now gently open your eyes and probably putting your palm together, creating some nice warmth and massaging your face. All right, guys, thank you so much. I now would like to invite Jiva Krishnadas, our dear friend, to come and give us a talk on yoga wisdom. Please come forward, Jiva. Haribol.
Hey everybody, I'm back. Before we do our talk, I'll just take a moment to offer respects to my teacher, the Guru, Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa. So, usually before we do our talk this Sunday, just take a moment or two for anybody who's got any questions so far about this practice that we do. If you're new to the practice, maybe have some questions, or if not, no pressure. Just give you a moment to think if there's anything you might like to ask.
We're not supposed to be judgmental.
Yeah.
But when we use the word karma,
Yeah.
isn't that being judgmental to say that that's someone's karma?
Not really.
No?
It's just you're not really judging the person. Karma, everybody's heard of this word karma. Karma, good. Karma means action, so karma can either mean good action or bad action, so to say. So, if someone's got, I'm assuming you're talking maybe about bad karma. If something's bad happened to somebody, and you might be thinking, well, for one thing, I wouldn't say, just don't say it's bad karma, because really we don't know. Something may appear to be bad and it's not at all. I don't know if you've probably heard of this. It's an old Chinese proverb thing from many years ago, and it goes like this. Some of you probably recognise it, but I'll say it because it's an interesting kind of tale of wisdom kind of thing. There was this farmer in ancient China, and they lived in a village, and he had a son, and the son, I mightn't get it exactly right. Some of you may know the story better than me, but I think I'll get it basically right. So this farmer's got he's living in the village with all these people, and he's got a son, and the son goes riding off on his horse, and he falls off the horse and breaks his leg. So, comes back to the village and everybody goes, oh, bad, this is bad luck. This is a really bad thing that's happened. So the next day, all these military people come because there's a war going on somewhere, and all these military conscript people are coming on looking for volunteers for the army. So they take everybody except the son, because he's broken his leg. And everybody's going, wow, this is lucky. And then a few other things like that happen. I forget them all. I think, and all the while, where the first incident, I'm making a real botch of this story, sorry. But what happened when he first broke his leg, everybody's saying, oh, this is really unfortunate. And the father says, maybe it's unfortunate. He wasn't judging it, use the word judge. He wasn't judging it one way or another. He just said, oh, maybe it's a bad thing. And then they said, and then when everybody else went off to war, and they said, oh, this is a really good thing. And he goes, maybe it's a good thing. And it went on like that. All these different things were happening, and they appeared to be good or bad, and the father was in the background going, maybe it's good, maybe it's not so good. So, that's the way of it, isn't it? That's life. And, I'm pretty sure, that most of us, if you think about it, I can't think of anything right now, but if you think hard enough about it, you'll think up similar things in your own life that have happened like that. Something that appears to be a bad thing happened, but later it's turned out that it wasn't such. It turned out to have a. So this is the way of karma. Our life is full of, receiving both good karma and bad karma all the time, constantly. And there's no accounting for it all. You're never going to figure it all out. You can just have a general understanding that this is going on. And I think most people, or a lot of people these days anyway, have, accept that as the way of the world kind of thing. And it's reflected in a lot of different teachings, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and so on. And as you sow, so shall you reap. It's just the same idea. Whether you call it a Christian teaching or a Hindu teaching or a yoga teaching, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you call it. The main thing is to have an understanding that this is going on. That our life is full of these ups and downs. So the best thing really from the yoga point of view is to not even so much be thinking about the so-called material good things and bad things that are happening, really. The way of yoga, or the way of spiritual life, is to, just live transcendentally, in a sense. You live above all that. You can be aware that this is going on, maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing, you don't know, ultimately. There's a really nice analogy that my teacher gave once many years ago, describing what yoga is. It's a really simple thing that, he just said, the way of spiritual life is that you, just like a lotus rises above the dirty water in a lotus pond. Similarly, through the practice of meditation, we can rise above and live transcendentally, in a sense, to all the different, all the bad karma, the good karma, whatever. Has anybody heard that one before? That idea of a lotus growing out of a pond? We all know a lotus pond. They're pretty black and dirty, and not the kind of place you generally think of and want to go for a swim. It's got all this crappy water there, but out of that crappy water comes this most beautiful plant, most beautiful flower, a lotus flower or a lily kind of thing. So this is the way of yoga, is to, not worry about so much whether something's good or bad and so on, but to, through meditation, try to live to rise above the problems. It's not exactly the way to put it. We don't try and raise ourselves, but through meditation, that will get lifted out of it. That's actually a more correct way to see it, rather than I'm struggling to get above it. No. Just sit there and be who you are, and through meditation you'll gradually get lifted out, so to speak. And this is actually the best way to understand yoga. Sometimes people think, that yoga or spiritual life, it's meant to, it's going to solve all your problems in some way, so there won't be, bad things happen. Everything's going to be hunky-dory. I'm a yogi now, my life's going to be all perfect. It will be, but only in the sense that you're like that lotus out of the water. All the murky pond stuff, that'll still be going on. You're not going to stop that. And a lot of that is karma from previous reactions, just like each one of us, where, we all have our ups and downs, right? Everybody. We have our good days, we have our bad days, we have our good parts of our life. Just like, I don't know, about a week ago, everything was going wrong for me for some reason. I can't remember the details, but things weren't going well with my daughter, things weren't going well with, it was just a big mess. And, a few days later, everything worked itself out, kind of thing. Yeah, does that happen? Everybody have that? Yeah. We all have that. Just, almost for no apparent reason, and without any effort, really. It's just sort of, just gets better. So, that's going to be there. We're going to have those. And it's said that, the material life, that's why we talk about transcendence all the time. When we're talking about yoga or spiritual life, we're always talking transcendence. Not solving problems, transcending problems. There's a difference. And it's said, there's a nice verse, if you know the Bhagavad Gita, there's a really nice verse which I mention quite a lot. That from the highest situation in the material world, from the best kind of material situation to the lowest, they're all places of misery where repeated birth and death take place. But one who transcends this, one who transcends the material situations, they never have to, come back into this world of repeated birth and death. So this is why, come here and, Amir was mentioning before, authentic meditation. What's authentic meditation? Authentic meditation means meditation that's based on actual knowledge of the true situation. So, of course, it's not exactly popular. It's not exactly the most popular thing, because a lot of people don't want to hear what I just said. People just, can't you give me a little bit of bliss and some temporary fix, some temporary meditation fix or something, so we can. Yeah, we can actually. That's what this is. It's that plus the deeper understanding. So, I might be putting it in a very heavy way. Don't think of it as heavy. Just think of it as being, wow, this is far out. This is wonderful. This is the nature of spiritual knowledge. It's sort of, it's a little bit heavy and jolting for people who are sort of really locked into their material ways of life. It's like, oh my God, what's I'm not ready for this. This is too much. So it can be a little bit like that, but try and get past that and see, wow, this is really amazingly wonderful stuff. That's you know, what spiritual knowledge is. It's just, I think, again, I'm not so good on my quotes, but there's something, another quote from the Bhagavad Gita, something like, there's nothing so sublime as transcendental knowledge, spiritual knowledge. When a person gets into the boat of spiritual knowledge, they can cross over the ocean of material birth and of the material ocean of suffering. So the yoga texts, they're full of all this, you know, wonderful imagery and poetry, you know, explaining the situation. But the main point is, you know, so I don't want to make it too complicated. It's not actually that complicated. This knowledge is pretty basic, pretty simple to understand in a lot of ways. The main point, or the foundation of it is that there's a distinction between you and your physical body. And when your body dies, you do not die. That's called the spiritual soul. That is the real you, the spiritual soul. It's not like, I have got a soul. No, you are the soul. That's who we really are. And from there, you know, once you have that, and, you know, a lot of people these days, due to the proliferation of yoga knowledge all over the world, you know, especially in the last 50 years, it's just been spread everywhere. You know, a lot of people have that. It's almost become part of the culture in some places. You know, just like karma. Everybody knows about karma these days. Everybody knows about meditation. They mightn't have the ideas exactly right, but at least they've heard of the concepts. So all these things are pretty widespread. So, but if you get that idea of, you know, understand that basic point, there's a distinction between you and your body, then things start to flow on from there pretty easily. The rest of the yoga wisdom comes pretty naturally after that, you know, if you're curious to follow it up. So, yeah, so, you know, as far as, you know, back to what, you know, if we see something, you know, somebody's got bad karma, you know, the best thing is really not to even think of it as bad karma necessarily, because we don't know. Again, it might be one of those things. It might turn out, it appears to be bad karma, but it could turn out to be a good thing. And, you know, so that's the way of the world. But, you know, the opposite sometimes happens. Sometimes, you know, people, I've heard stories, for example, you know, most of us, you know, we're always looking for a bit of a windfall financially. We're not that holy. We're looking for a little bit of money to make life comfortable. And so, you know, you sometimes hear these stories of people who've just won the lottery, millions of dollars. And it turns out, you think, wow, that guy's got it made now. No, it turns out that their lives, somehow or other, through their misuse of that money, their lives get turned upside down. It turns out to be a bad thing for them. Whereas you see the opposite happen. Not always. Sometimes those guys, they win a whole bunch of money and they don't change at all. They just keep working in their normal job, and for those people, it seems to go okay, you know. So there's no. A lot of it just depends on how. Not so much the thing itself is necessarily good or bad. It's how we relate to it, how we react, you know, react according to situations. And it's said, you know, for the yogis, you know, when the yogis are experiencing bad karma, say, or if something apparently bad happens to them, they're actually feeling, it's said that they're actually feeling quite thankful, because whatever, this is like going off on a different topic altogether in a sense, but just to mention it, it's interesting that they're actually feeling kind of fortunate that this so-called bad thing has happened to them in a certain way, because they're actually feeling that I'm actually deserving of a lot more bad karma than this. So yeah, that's a different subject, but so in relation to that, and in relation to what Amir was saying, that some of the benefits of chanting. One of the benefits of chanting, or one of the side benefits, is that in connection with karma, is when a person is engaging in this meditation, there's a lot of, and it's similar to the idea of transcending, material problems. That idea of we're getting lifted out of this, material pool, so to speak. Another way to see that is this: when this lifting out is going on, we're being relieved of a lot of karmic reaction. So it's said, and that's another way to understand meditation. It's like a side point. But when we're chanting, it's like purifying. It said, I think some of you have heard this idea of when we're meditating, it's like a purification of the mind is going on. There's a lot of different ways, to understand meditation and what's happening, but this is another one where there's a purification going on. That because we're focusing on the transcendental, on the spiritual, automatically, our material reactions are being lessened. It's kind of like, or forgiven, you could put it that way. And it's going on without even our without even being aware of it fully. It's just like, kind of like, say you've got a child, say you've got a kid, maybe not all of us have got kids, but just pretend you have. Say you've got a kid, and the kid is doing some bad stuff, and you're a little bit, upset with him. You're not particularly happy with him, but all of a sudden he for one reason or other, he goes, "Oh, mama, mama," in a sort of a nice kind of plaintive voice. You'll automatically, to some degree, be forgetting that bad thing he's done. Yeah, will you? We're all a bit compassionate, right? You'll automatically be letting go to some extent. So that's what it means, that when we're chanting, a lot of karmic reaction is being forgiven. It's just automatically almost. And, it's said that, if a person even says the name, any of these names of the Supreme even once in their whole life, then it's so much karma is being forgiven and cleansed away that you can't even comprehend it. So we're getting very cosmic here. It's like seeing things on a really cosmic scale. But that's okay. It's good to do that sometimes. And if you remember that, we are spiritual in essence. Try to remember that again. We're spiritual. We're not this material body. When this material body's finished, we go on. We're actually eternal. So once you appreciate that to some extent, then you can latch a hold of these more kind of cosmic ideas. So does that? I sort of went all over the place a little bit, but so yeah, dinner's ready. I've just gotten a signal. So is that okay? If anybody got anything else you want to, talk about in relation to all that. We've got another minute or two. So yeah, I'll just, just finishing off, just leave you all with that point again about the difference between trying to solve problems and, transcending problems. It's a really important distinction that you should make because, so many times I've heard it, different yoga teachers or different spiritual teachers, they talk about how, your problems will all be solved and this and that. It will be solved, but only in that transcendental sense. It's not that you're not going to have bad days. You will have bad days, but you'll be above it, just like the lotus is above the dirty pond. And the more we focus on our meditation and so on, the more we get situated in that transcendental position. And okay, so we'll leave it at that then. We're just going to chant for a minute or two while the dinner gets brought out, and then we'll have a little short break. Okay. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohan, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so namaste everybody, thank you, and we'll have a short break and we'll come back with more chanting soon.
Hello everyone and welcome back. We are going to continue with some Kirtan meditation, probably for the next hour and a half. So anyone who's just come in the coming to the centre right now is this is a call and response type of meditation. It's very easy to do and it's actually quite fun. So I'll start off with some mantras here. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana. So I'll sing those, sing that through twice, and then see how we go. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana 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 Madana Krishna. I'd like to invite Jiva Krishnadas up.
That's it. So, just going to continue on a little bit more chanting. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana Mohana, Rama Dana Mohana Gopala Govinda 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 Rama Dana Mohana Govinda Rama Dana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Dana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Dana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Dana See, I think I just made it worse. Don't worry, it'll happen to you one day. Okay. Try another chant. It's a little bit more bouncy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Could someone tell me the time, please?
7:33.
53.
7:33.
Thank you. Okay. Got a few minutes left. Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, Govinda, 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 Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, How we going, everybody? Got a few more left in you. We'll go a little bit more. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Okay. Still got a few stayers here. Yeah. How we going out there, Ruba?
Ready.
Okay.
One
One more short one?
more. Yeah.
Okay. I forgot the tune. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Kirtan. Please thank Rupa and Joe for dinner. Cool. And just let everybody know, very much ahead of time, but we're actually going to be closed for 4 weeks this year over Christmas break from about the 18th till, I'll give you the exact dates later.
Last day is the 18th.
Last Sunday night will be the 18th, and then we won't be back until January the 15th, which is also a Sunday. There will only be one thing in between that 4-week period. We're going to have a Christmas Day chant here and dinner as usual. Yeah, that's on a Sunday too. So if anybody's hanging out on Christmas Day with no family or any of that kind of thing, you got a second family here.
Is it going to be 5 till 8 as usual?
Yeah, about that. Yeah, 5 till 8. Yeah. So yeah. Well, we were almost not going to do it, but there were a few people who requested it, so we're on. Okay. Namaste, everybody. Thank you.